Well, you baby any sorry so Menu Cassia, there's a huge banter course in Parliament in the around the minority section now. News by a party say after your markets the born in this say a bra minority for Parliament almost back together to endorse Dr. Baumia and even Dr. Baumia could really year time no after your markings refused to go there to endorse Baumia and even subsequently refused to go there and congratulate him. Casting based on this, no information from people within the minorities, some grievance parties they don't have confidence in Afenyo again. Yes, some no, and I'm say the MPP General Secretary Justin Kodua or say there is no need to change the minority leadership in Parliament. We are very much impressed with the job the mighty minority leadership we are very much impressed with the job the mighty minority leadership under Afenyo Markins is doing. So contrary to sir in some near Titi be near the year Kojo Ponkumania the so no Ekamia that is not it. Now in this same vein Justin Kodua a breaky silence be say Oko Parliament is here. What news if you're one minority for say a year NDC for LGBT Trumu-Trumu bill omwanka so de baye no I also mo pass it omon person be pass biom yenti sema Justin Kodua edituja.
NDC made facts about LGBTQ and accuse the MPP government that they are in bed with LGBTQ. That's why we're unable to pass that bill. And when President Mahama comes, within 3 months, they'll pass that bill. So Ghanaians are also asking, so what's the state of the LGBTQ?
I mean, by counsel, you know the facts around this matter.
What are the facts?
The matter went to court. The President Akufo-Addo did not sign. The decision was rendered. Your party was still in power. It was not signed. Your party exited power.
Yes.
Parliament was dissolved.
Yes.
The new administration took the view
Yes.
that bill died with the then Parliament.
Yes.
Now it's been sent back. It's been sent back to Parliament.
So when the NDC said in 3 months they were going to pass that law, on what grounds were they making that promise? Since you want to hold brief for them, so on what grounds?
No, I'm not holding brief for them. I'm pointing you to facts that are available.
Yes, and I was
because if you make your conclusions, yes, it's only fair that we deal with it within the context. I don't think it's fair to say holding brief for them in this discussion.
I was expecting that with respect to this, we will call them to respond to it. But because since we came in,
we've done that news item multiple times already. Even this week, we've done that.
And what was their response?
I mean, the explanation had been about the delays that had occasioned. And again, the point has been made.
There hasn't been any delays. It's a deliberate attempt by the government not to pass it.
But the decision of the Supreme Court was on 18th December. The previous year, I'm coming.
Oh, come on.
Your party was in power till January the following year. If you make that accusation, someone on the flip side will say that President Akufo-Addo could have signed it before he exited.
Yeah, so at that point that President Akufo-Addo didn't sign it. That was why you're in government. Okay. Right? So he said 3 months. Okay. So now you're going to blame President Akufo-Addo
for not signing. You've talked about 24-hour economy, you've done LGBT. Then you want to touch on?
Remember they were making facts about National Cathedral. Right? Have you gone back to ask them, what's the state of the National Cathedral? When the NDC came into power, right, they set up oral, and they said they were going to recover over excess of about 3 billion Ghana cedis from people who have inappropriately misappropriated government funds. What has happened to it? So,
I mean, your colleague members of the MPP are in courts on a daily basis.
What has happened?
I mean, they are in court on a daily basis. You were a lawyer. They are in court.
Because what we
the trial is ongoing.
What we see is more of political witch hunting and persecution, right? And at the end of the day, they have not been able to even recover what they allege, even 1% of what they allege. And at the point in time,
so far none of the trials have concluded.
No, but at the point in time, you heard the Deputy Attorney General making the statement that it will be impossible to recover some monies. That one too, I said it for him. He said it. Right? So at the end of the day, many Ghanaians have become very disillusioned, very disappointed on the many promises that the NDC made. At first, they were hiding behind, we have been able to stabilize the CD, and the CD has appreciated. But to a common person on the street, what is the effect of CD appreciation or stabilization of the CD when his electricity bills are high? When his water bills are high, when now, even students who are going to write BEC, they are being charged registration fees, something which was free during MPP tenure. What is the benefit of CD appreciation? When a student who is going to write SSC is being charged 500 cedis for registration fees. So as a country, are we moving forward or we are moving backwards? And that is the sorry state that we find ourselves in.
Okay. It is the same way na Jackson Frimpong Kodua or the Tuja. Now, in that same vein too, and then we say about a new Thanksgiving or UPSA auditorium, but then missing in action Kennedy Japan and Dr. Brian Champo. Now, Dr. Brian Champo released a video. This particular video we released amount for air patches and now I feel about the groundwork for him to actually be the new face and answer the second or the third force in the new patriotic party. Yenko team sema Dr. Brian Champo or the Atuja Babaka YDBC.
This meeting is just to thank you sincerely for what you have done for the campaign. We started very, very small. We had to build from the ground up. And with a few human capital that we had present on social media, we were able to take everybody on and push our message down to the point where we're able to exact 36,000 people convinced of our message, however it was delivered, to vote for us. And I felt that looking at the sheer numbers, very small number of people that did this marvelous job for us. I cannot wind down the campaign without getting to see the faces of the people and to personally thank you for the work that we did within a very, very short time. I have a list of every one of you, and I've been following the postings, at least the ones that they shared with me, and I've been following. I see very, very, very aggressive work in an attempt to make sure that our message goes down. I'm deeply, deeply, deeply appreciative of what you have done for me. We enter into a second phase of our campaign where we turn our attention to our party and our flag bearer, and it's to encourage you not to be downhearted. This is the game of politics. A lot is at stake. Destinies can be changed. The course of a nation is changed by politics, and it is important that we all come back to the bigger party table and beginning to turn now our arsenals on the NDC. And if we're able to stay the course and stay positive about our political party and our candidate, I think we can make great strides in the 2028 and take over the affairs of this country. So in sum, is to thank you very much for what you did for me, the commitment. All of you did this thing for the love of the project.
Okay, so that was Dr. Brian Champo in Summer or the Tuja. I see for YDBC has say you have more updates in our subsequent live very soon right here on this particular platform. Thank you so much for watching.